In this demonstration, we're going to have a look at how to configure a client access server. We're going to have a look at the organization level and also the server level. So just in the client access, first thing we've got here is we've got our Outlook web app mailbox policies. So this applies to all client access servers. And by default, if we just have a look at the properties, we can see default policy. Segmentation is what's available to the users, so we can turn things on, turn things off in the Outlook web app. We can decide for attachments what we classify as a public computer. We can also decide what we class for a private computer. We can also enable this web-ready document viewing, so if we don't have, say, Excel installed on the machine we're running the Outlook web app, this thing can actually launch up the Excel spreadsheet within the Outlook web app. We've got a similar sort of thing as well for our Windows mobile devices. So if we just right-click here and have a look at the properties, what we can do is we can specify things like password policies, sync settings, so what do we want to synchronize down to the mobile device, what we're going to allow to be turned on the mobile devices, what we classify as applications on the devices, and under the other allowed applications, blocked applications. Now this can be pushed down to the device from the policy when the policy runs active sync. Into server configuration under client access, so we can see we've got two client access servers. So under here we've got the Outlook web app. So if we have a look at the properties in here, we've got things like authentication, so how are we going to allow our users to authenticate through. Segmentation, so again, what we're going to allow. Public computer, private computer, and remote file servers for, in this case, attachments and what we're allowed to have as attachments. We've got Exchange Control Panel, so this allows users to self-manage. We've got the Exchange Active Sync policies. We've got the offline address book distribution, and we've also got POP3 and IMAP4, which in most organizations they've now turned off these protocols. So these are the basic settings that allow us to manage our client access servers, and in later demonstrations we'll have a look at these options a lot more in depth. So that's a very quick overview of the Exchange Management Console client access server configuration. Thanks very much.